Yes, on.
Kind of like the same thing as characters, what you are when no one's watching.
I would say that's exactly it. What I thought was interesting about this, I went to hear a speech, and someone talked. It was an English jurist that said ethics is the adherence to the unenforceable. I thought that was a little too hoity-toity. And so when I Googled adherence to the unenforceable, what was interesting about that is actually what came up was Martin Luther King. Said the race relations in America will never be solved until people adhere to the unenforceable. And so I kind of just brought into what we're doing today about character. Just like you said, I think it really, what speaks to character is how the kids are going to behave when you're not watching and doing the right thing because it's the right thing. And so that's a lot of really, I think, the starting point for today. Very quickly, background on PCA. We're a nonprofit organization originally founded at Stanford University. Now we've opened up an office in Boston. Doc Rivers is on our advisory board. Phil Jackson's our national spokesperson. Really with this idea of character development through sports. But I also look at it differently. I'm definitely a competitive person. I like to win. But really what I'm trying to do is create a performance-based mindset. That's what we're talking about, a philosophy of where players can succeed and perform at the highest level, but getting away from the win at all costs. So with that in mind, again, I mentioned Phil Jackson being the national spokesperson, Doc being on our advisory board, Shane Battier, there's an old picture of Summer Sanders, it's also, so we have famous coaches, but we also have, coaches like you and me from all around the country. So welcome to the PCA family now. And with that in mind, I just want to really get right into it because the more we hear from you and the less from me, the better the workshop is going. But another person on our advisory board is Herm Edwards, and he has something interesting to say. And